In this episode of DIGStv, we take a private tour of an architectural masterpiece, coined the tallest home in Hermosa Beach, California, and we sit down with famed Endless Summer artist John Van Hamersveld. Now we join famed artist John Van Hamersveld at his studio in Rancho Palos Verdes.
So my name is John Van Hamersveld, and I did the Endless Summer poster, which everyone seems to know. So the Endless Summer is modern in the sense that the sun and the background, which are color blocks, but then it has this line resolution over the front of it, which is a new technique at that time, where photographs, you could change their qualities from continuous tone to black and white. Positives for silk screening. The modern look became like a whole different way of looking at the beach as an abstraction, not necessarily a scenic landscape as it is. I was at Art Center College of Design, but I was living in Dana Point. There were these 3 or 4 kind of dynamics to the surf culture just starting. And one was Surfer Magazine with John Severson, Bruce Brown, who was a filmmaker, Grubby Clark, who made the foam, and Hobie Alter, who made the first surfboards there in that area. That poster, for whatever it was, and the techniques that it was done in, then went from there to 3 years later to New York. So the poster starts there as this more sophisticated image, as a one-sheet, to sell the movie. So it's this big, beautiful day-glow poster printed in New Jersey, distributed to all these schools. So everyone had one, during that time. In a professional life, I've been through so many different decades. Every decade is a different theme. It's a different way of looking at those 10 years. You sort of want to remember where you were last decade, but for some odd reason, for me, in my mind, it's a new creative area. So the record business was incredible. Being a teacher was incredible. Being a design consultant was incredible. In this last couple decades, I've gone back to doing my own work. So that I do drawings of things, and then I put those into the digital world. This is the big deal here. They're still showing it. This is in its 6th year. It's in Las Vegas. It's an animated canopy, a music piece that's 7 minutes long. And it just goes through all these different images. 1,500 feet long, 4 city blocks. This canopy with all those LED lights. It's a fantastic thing. So I was able to take my work that's usually printed at 48 inches to ending up doing this Hermosa Beach mural that's like 70 feet by 19 feet, and it's divided up into 17 sections at 48 inches, and so those panels are installed. So I have this big, beautiful image that's kind of ahead of its time, but also technologically, it's a more contemporary digital outprint. If you painted it, you wouldn't get the same colors. So these colors are within 3M, so they have an entirely different orientation, and they just have a wonderful, sophisticated quality to it. The most interesting part of the mural is that it pulls together all those things, the past and the present, and makes a very contemporary statement of what surfing could be today. So it's kind of like ahead of its time. So in the context today, it's damaged, it's crowded, but mythical as a society. And so there's a lot of images that you can do within it. So like a wave, like a graphic wave. Well, we have a store, the Williams Bookstore in San Pedro, and we have events there, and we're usually hanging around there on Sundays. So there's a gallery, and I have a place in back where I do larger things, and it's all part of my abstract work and my archive.
Introducing 3400 Hermosa Avenue in Hermosa Beach, California. An early work by internationally acclaimed Morphosis design team led by Thom Mayne, Pritzker Prize winner and AIA Gold medalist, along with another AIA Gold medalist, Michael Rotundi. This dramatic steel and concrete gem is listed for sale at $8,750,000 by Gerard Biziano of Vista Sotheby's International Realty, who will take us inside for a behind-the-scenes tour.
Hi, I'm Gerard Biziano from Vista Sotheby's International Realty. Welcome to 3410 Hermosa Avenue in Hermosa Beach. It's 4,400 square feet with 3 bedrooms and 3 baths, and it's truly an architectural gem. The views from this house are absolutely unbelievable. The entryway of this house is pretty amazing. It's a 4-level atrium, glass block, allowing light to pour in. What this house offers is a perfect blend, beach lifestyle with an artistic flair. You're close to downtown Manhattan Beach that have some of the best restaurants on the West Coast. It's a 3-minute walk, and the beach is right across the street. The surf here is great, the lifestyle is wonderful. I'm Gerard Biziano with Vista Sotheby's International Realty. You can see more of this house at my website at coastalluxuryliving.com.